Yeah. Big dog. So, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Cheese from board and me cut that smoke that.
When speaking of my auntie Dr. Michelleg G, talk nice, don't talk twice. Big up Ufa, big up, and dash way Ufa, dash way. You're listening to Get With The Fix.
So, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Cheese from board and me cut that smoke that every day. 2 and 1 lean up and wall that every day. Every day, down. Me nah go fang, me nah play with people. Tell them say the big dog evil. Done them out before them first speak to. Back, pull up meet when you meet and greet you. So me see dog, so me see dog. Because me nah dead before me time. Me nah go make no boy scare me, no dopey show sci-fi. Nah dead before me time. Me and my daughter feel live for, so me have to protect mine. Then, me nah sleep unless me go on my bed. Me nah then, me I ain't gonna lock unless I pray me a sender. Very mighty Father, me no want to do it, but people getting out of order. No say people evil, but me worse than disaster. So me begging you to make them stay for don't come cross the border, cause me have it in there. Yeah.
Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Wherever you are in the world, Get With The Fix, Michelleg G. I am in the building. Of course, it's Wednesday, 7 p.m. The weather is beautiful outside here in New Jersey. It's about time. We got some great weather. It's 70-something degrees. Yeah. Hi, sauce. It's some great weather outside. Yeah, some great weather outside. I have 2 amazing interviews tonight. I know they're going to be great. Of course, first up, we have Sevanteen. Just going to get to know him. And then in the 8 o'clock hour, I have an interview that I'm really shocked that it's happening, but it'll be happening at 8 o'clock. But I am Michelleg G, of course, streaming live on Blaze Radio, Mighty Mix, Majestic Coffee, Metric Radio, and also GetWithTheFix.net. I'm here.
So, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Cheese from board and me cut that smoke that every day. 2 and 1 lean up and wall that every day. Every day, down. Me nah go fang, me nah play with people. Tell them say the big dog evil. Done them out before them first speak to. Back, pull up meet when you meet and greet you. So me see dog, so me see dog. Because me nah dead before me time. Me nah go make no boy scare me, no dopey show sci-fi. Nah dead before me time. Me and my daughter feel live for, so me have to protect mine. Then, me nah sleep unless me go on my bed. Me then, me I ain't gonna lock unless I pray me a sender. Very mighty Father, me no want to do it, but people getting out of order. No say people evil, but me worse than disaster. So me begging you to make them stay for don't come cross the border, cause
hey yo, you're a bounty killer, and you're in tune to Michelleg G. And Get With The Fix Radio, every Wednesday 9 to 11 p.m. Kaboom! Kaboom! Kaboom!
I'm so excited to have this interview today. I feel like I'm going to be this guy's groupie because he has some amazing music. His voice is great. Like, I feel like his aura is great. I feel like his presence is just some difference that this music definitely needs. Once he gets on the live, I'll tell you guys how I became his groupie. I hope that's okay. But this is 17. And he'll be joining us in a little bit. I also found some stuff about his name that I'm going to tell him about today. So Get With The Fix, Michelleg G. I'm about to join him to the live so we could get into this beautiful conversation that we're about to have. I promise y'all it's going to be great.
Big dog, you know? So, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Cheese from board and me cut that smoke that every day. 2 and 1 lean up and wall that every day. Every day, down, me not play with people. Tell them say the big dog evil. Done them out before them.
Hello, hi.
Oh, don't be shy. Don't be shy. This is not no shy thing, okay?
No, I'm not shy. I'm fine. I'm doing good. You understand? Yeah.
I am
Yeah.
glad. Is it okay if I'm your groupie? You could tell me if it's not.
Yeah. If I love the music and you love the energy, and of course you're a fan, so why not?
I love it. Absolutely love it. I just want to say to you that I love your voice. I love your music. I love your aura. And I don't even know you, but I could
Yeah.
just feel that you are one of those people that's needed in this music at this right time, right now.
Yeah. Most definitely, you know.
Yeah, definitely. So I want to tell you how I got to you, right? So I saw
Yeah.
your song, Always Remember, that Tropics put up. And I was like,
Yeah.
who's this guy? Who's this guy? Like, I need to talk to this guy. And I reached out, and this is how you're here today. So I want to say thank you, first of all, for accepting to be here.
Yeah, man. Most definitely, you know. It's a pleasure being here as well. You understand? So, yeah, it's a joy to be here. You know.
Definitely. So your name's Sevanteen, right? I found,
Yeah.
I like to look up people's names when I'm interviewing them. So I found the first part of your name, 7, and I found some things about it. And it says that 7 means life giving, sweet water, the embodiment of service. The embodiment of service. And also in Brazil, your name means knife. Did you know that?
No, I've never researched it like that before. So, no, I never know. I have to do some more research, you know?
Yeah.
Nice.
So you laugh at the life-giving sweet water. Why are you laughing at that?
Because me never really actually know say it have the meaning there. Me never look that deep in the name because you see, me choose this. All right, me wait till you ask me first.
Yeah. So tell me about the name. Tell me how you got this name.
All right,
17.
17 now. Well, most definitely, 17 is not really me look deep and say, say that name may have no meaning back it or anything. I was named Sevanteen first. That was my first artist.
Okay.
Yeah. And getting into the music business, I kinda see other artists with that name. So me never want to be in an animosity or back and forth with an artist over no name. So me usually write my song them, so me always put the tagline in Sevanteen in all of my songs. And so me I said to myself, say, what me could have switch it from to make it sound exactly same like Sevanteen. That's me now change out. That's if me say it in the song them as well. At the same type of melody it get with it. You understand me? I say, you know, so 17 me I gonna name myself. So it's not really no big meaning behind the name. I just say, you know, so me I work with 17 and we just work with it.
And you just work with it. Well, I'm glad that I was able to give you some meaning to the 7 part of it. Because I like to do those kinds of research. I like to look up people's names to see, you know, precisely what it means. But there's also, I don't know if you know, but there's also a Korean band named 17.
Yeah.
But they have the EN.
That band.
Yeah.
That's a big band in Korea. Me get to understand so there's but the difference with my name is it spells with an A.
Yes.
You understand what I say? So basically that's the difference.
Yeah, definitely. So how long have you been doing music? Because I was doing my own research on you and saw some songs from way back when. So how long have you been doing this?
Well, most definitely, I've been doing music from high school, but professionally, I started doing music 2018 when I released my first single called Elevate.
Okay.
In 2018, I professionally start putting out work. You understand? But music was something that I love from back then. From I was in primary school going up to high school. But in high school is when I decided I want to do music, because in high school, I get to understand, so I'm not going to be a man, me no man who are working in an office or no fireman and no jacket and tie and things. I develop this love for music, and I just love music. So when a lot of people would say, yo, them are not decks in a class, but that wasn't my thing. Me was the type of person where me did shy, so me always I try to practice my craft before I come publicly with it. You understand what I say?
Okay.
So me was the type of person, me ain't not none decks in a class and them think they like what everybody else say. We know say enough of them a tell lie, but we just give them it. So I was the type of person who, when me there in a class and teacher write notes on the board and them thing there, me was the type of person who with the sit down in my seat and I write lyrics in my book instead of the notes off of the board where the teacher writes. So from them time, them I just love music. Yeah, man. So 2018 was really when we start doing music professionally.
I like it. I definitely like it. How has the journey been for you? How has the journey been for you?
Well, the journey is a very, all right. You see, with the musical journey now, you have to understand, say, yo, it come with a lot of challenges, but sometimes the challenges them where the music come with, them help build you for the longer, in the longer run. So you have to understand, say, challenges is not a bad thing. We've been through a lot where we feel like, say, yo, we are going to give up and stop the music, but we develop the strength in a full self to understand, say, yo, nothing in life no come easy, and you have to understand. Anything you want, you have to work hard for it, and nothing happen overnight.
Definitely.
So we was that type of person who we face a lot of challenges with people in the industry and everything, but we get to understand, say, yo, them thing they build you and make you become the person who you is going towards the future. So it's a good journey, man. We there for everything in life come with stages, and you have to understand, say, you have to reach level 1, level 2, 3, and each of them level they teach you something, so you it build you. So yeah, man, me give thanks for the journey, man. Me not have nothing to complain about it, boy.
I love it. I absolutely love it. You know, when I'm listening to your songs, from the time I found your song, I've been listening to it every day. You know, and I always remember I've been listening to it every day, but we're not going to get into that yet. But I just want you to know that, you know, I absolutely just love your voice. It feels to me like, you know, when some people sing, you're like, they're not really in this for the music. They're just in this for the hype, the fame, and all of that kind of stuff. But when you sing, you feel the passion and the drive, and that you're doing this for a reason. Like there's a reason that you're doing this for. What is that reason? What is this? What is the reason that you're doing this for?
All right. You see music I'm a passion, you know. You have some people do music because them see them friend do music. Or them do music because music come with hype and fame, and you get whole heap of girls and you can actually make money off of music. But music for me is, me love music. Music is my passion. You understand me? I say this is where I work towards from I was in primary school, going to high school, and me been a practice my craft, because when me reach high school, me tell myself, say, before, as me explain to you, I wasn't going to be no man in a jacket and tie, or no fireman, or me that go work in a bank and music. So me just naturally love music and develop this love for music. So even if it not come with no hype and fame, Sevanteen just keep on be persistent and be consistent to do music, because it's different when you love something and do it than when you do it because you have intentions. You know, someone gain something after this, so none of that never in my mind.
Yeah.
Love music, and it just work naturally.
Definitely. You mentioned something about there's been times when you're like, you know what, I'm not doing this no more. But you're still here. So what kept you here?
As me say, what kept me here now just the love for music, and me always I tell myself, say, all of them lyrics are where me I write, and all of them songs are where me I find. God would have make me I find them if it wasn't for a reason. You see me?
Yeah.
So them thing that me look upon it, because I'm a man who believe in the Almighty, me very close to the Almighty. Nobody can't tell me say, yo, God not real.
Exactly.
Me believe in the powers of the Almighty. So me always I say to myself, say, why me get them lyrics here? Why me can't just write music so well? It is most for a reason. So that is why me still there here. I do it because I know say God chose me to do this. So me now go left the mission where he put me on and just give up. Me still I go continue do it because at time I master everything.
I like
Yeah,
it.
man.
I knew there was a reason that I wanted to talk to you. I knew that there
Yeah.
was. This song, Not Dead Before Time.
Yeah.
Tell me about this song, because this is like a powerful song. Like, how did you even come up with this concept? Like, what is this song about? What does this song do for you?
All right. Before me explain that song, me just want to say to everybody who will listen now then, I am not promoting crime or violence. This song is not about promoting crime or violence or say nobody if you go shoot nobody and kill nobody without no reason. All right. This song now then, get the rhythm. Get the rhythm. Listen to the rhythm for the first time. Boom. Me not like your rhythm. That's why I tell you, say, your music, I want spiritual thing. And sometimes the Almighty lead you in the way where you want. Get the rhythm, never like the rhythm. So when time I go some woman say, me nah work with it. Go to my bed in the night and wake up back and say me I go listen to some rhythm. As I put the headphone in my ears, it start play. It start play. I'm say, yo, I'm going to listen it. I'm start meds it. Me don't know where I saw me I tell you say I got just a inspire through me. I just a manifest through me. Me just find myself start every day. Na 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 and just hum it because I saw me start the melody. Me start the melody. And after me start the melody and it reach at the chorus now, me just bust out say me not dead before me time. Naturally. So I just the Almighty just inspire me like that. But I really wanted to write a song like this because here me not believe in a crime and violence, but me believe in a self-defense.
Okay.
You understand me? I say living in a country like where we live in a Jamaica over the world, you have people out there where we take your life for either your own things or your work for.
Yeah, true.
You understand me? I say?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
now that it's not a song I promote crime and violence. Now that it's like a song where I tell you say protect yourself. You understand me? I say?
Yeah.
So yeah, man, now that I just naturally come about. Naturally.
So are you getting backlash for this song?
Yeah, a lot of people, all right. As well, me and Carbon Records, the management team where me I work with now, where him always said to me, say, yo, Sevanteen, don't listen where the negative people them say. Because the see him say yes, I see him come back and say no. You see me? So a lot of people been say, you see the Always Remember song? The Always Remember song is a song where people try to label me, say, yo, all right. You see, true, this is the song will give me the highlight. So after that, now them start research the other song, them know and them buck up and now dead. So they must say, wait, what am I sing about? What am I sing about? Always Remember, and then now am I sing about gun. So I get a lot of people inbox me and say, yo, youth, no way you youth, you get a song there, yo, that big song there, oh, you forgot sing about gun. Them don't know what them. But I just saw the fans them stay. You can't kill them for them opinion. Everybody have their own opinion. But we just take the time out to make them know, say, yo, me not promote no crime and violence. But me I talk about self-defense. them have to listen and understand the lyrics. Cause if you listen now that song, in the last verse, me explain everything when me I said, no, me no want do it. Me no want do it, but you know me have to do it, dog. If it come to the test, and me have to do it, to protect myself, I will do it. So it's not like me I say, yo, me want to kill nobody.
Yeah.
You understand me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I get it. Is the song playing on radio in Jamaica or they're not?
Well, all right. Me and Carbon Records are working on we are working, as me tell you, always remember is the song where get the highlight.
Yeah.
So the fans them know just a catch on to the Narded song cause them a get to love it. So
yeah.
Carbon Records, you see me? Carbon say, yo, all right. Clean up some of the things them in our song and we do a clean version and try to work with it same as always, remember. So we in the process of doing that and start promote it as well. So yeah, man. After a while, I go hear it same way because it's a very good song where a lot of people love.
It definitely is. It is. I mean, you saw me over here singing. It's a great song, but so I'm sorry that you're getting that type of reception from it. But with the clean version, sometimes I feel like the songs that need to be clean aren't clean, and the songs that should just flow aren't being allowed to flow. This is one of those songs that I think needs to just flow.
Yeah.
Because if you pay attention, you listen to the message, it's a deep message in it. But
it's a very deep message.
It's your career and you are trying to get to some levels. So, you just got balance.
Yeah,
balance it out.
Even the same fans them when maybe I tell you say, yo, keep on the level, keep on the conscious level. After a while when you do that, it get boring to them. They want a variety. So you have to be versatile as an artist and know say, yo, I know one set of fans listen to music.
Yes.
There's more than one set of fans listen to music. So you have to balance the thing as you say. Give the fans them yes what they want. If me do a song and you don't like it,
here's another one.
Here's another one coming where you maybe like it. So you just have to understand and know some music thing.
Yeah.
We have more than one audience, please.
Definitely. And you're also finding your way now that you are out here, now that people are noticing you and all of that, you're finding your way. So of course everything is not gonna be clean and you know what I mean? So people just relax. Get relax. It's all right. It's all right. What do you think is that thing that you have that separates you from another artist? Like what is that thing that you have that Sevanteen has?
Well, what separates me from other artists, is just the way I go about my music. You understand me? I say I'm not the type of artist who just go sing a song because it can sing and put rhymes together. I'm the type of artist where sing music where people can relate to. Me tell a story in my music.
Yeah.
So that is the difference between me and a lot of these artists. A man just maybe I sing a song because the rhythm bad and him a sing it because if me ever go sing a song about a woman, it have a storyline behind it. It's not just me I say, gyal wine this and jump and bubble. It have a storyline to it. So that is what makes me different and how me go about my career too. You understand me? I say me take my career very serious. Me very disciplined towards it. So that really make me different from the other artists them out there. You see me?
I like it. I definitely like it. Now, can we talk about like the business aspects of things, right? Because these are the conversations that I love to have when it comes to owning your voice, owning your masters, owning everything that you do. How is Sevanteen ensuring that all of your creativity, everything that it's with you, it's yours, and nobody else can be like, that's mine?
All right. You see, with me, me understand the business, I understand the business, but master publishing and them thing. Because the business of music is more important to me than just the same thing when me tell my management team where they say, yo, the business of music is more important to me than just wanting to have the biggest song.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of artists, there's a lot of artists who forward in the music business inexperience and lose big time because them just want to run the place, but them don't know say, yo, the business is more important. So me understand not 100%, but me understand enough about the music. Because most of my songs from them time coming up till now, and me produce them.
Wow.
You understand me? I say?
Wow.
You understand? Because you know why me have to end up and start produce my own music? Because at the end of the day, a lot of people don't believe in a talent nowadays. They mostly believe in a popularity. So you will be the most talented person and you get overlooked because a man say him not work with you because artists are grateful or him give artist strength and him not work with them no more. So that is why me did want to learn the business. And I learn say, yo, me can just get a rhythm, invest in a rhythm and invest in myself and me do that.
I like it. I definitely like it. Absolutely love that because it's important to know your stuff. Because people will take and take and take it. We've seen a lot of the veterans who have nothing to show after they've done all of this great body of work. So I'm glad that, you know, artists are now taking the time to learn about everything that's there. So now you're signed to Chaban Records, right? And the big thing with that for me is the fact that, you know, they were responsible for Alkaline's international career. And now here you are on this label. Why do you think that you were selected to be on this label?
Well, as me tell you, know, it's just time. And me is the type of person who tell myself, say, me always ask God, say, yo, you see, if something on for me, don't make it forward. So me know say Almighty now go send nothing where I go give me problem. But as me tell you, where a next person have, me not have nothing to do with that. Me not really a focus on that.
Right.
We just know say yo, we just know say yo, we on carbon there, so and do some work, you know, and that we are focused on. We not really a focus on the past because that done gone already.
Yeah,
you see me, not there
definitely.
to judge no one. Me just know say yo, carbon link up and say yo, 17, your body no road. And we're ready to take on the road. So that we just had the right, you know, and I take on the road.
I love it. I love it. When you got that phone call, text, whatever, however he called you, you know, Dwayne called you and said, yo, I want to work with you. Like, what was that? Because you've been doing it since 2018. What was that like for you? What was that moment for you?
Well, all right. Me not go into details how the connection make, but just know that the G link up and the G say, yo, 17 road. And we just say, yo, carbon road. You see me? Yeah, man. So we just there now. I try to do the groundwork, me and Carbon Records, and try to get the name out there as possible and get, you see me? The brand out there as possible. So yeah, man, it's just great things, man.
Definitely. I absolutely love this for you. Because not a lot of artists get these types of opportunities. So this is, you know, like you said, God wouldn't put you in any position that's not good for you. So I love that. Now always remember, right?
Yeah.
This song, powerful.
Yeah.
And I could see some life experiences that happened to you in regards to this song. Can we talk about that? Yeah,
man, of course. Most definitely. Why not? Because you see, always remember and have nothing false in it. I'm a natural life story that. That's why so much people can relate to this song because always remember me naturally talk about everything when me go through in a life. When you hear me say, what them know about candle and cursing a lamb, there was a time in my life when my mother was alive. R.I.P. to my mother. When my mother was alive, at that we'd have to use for light.
Wow.
So my mother usually said me go buy 1 pint of kerosene oil for throw in the lamp at night time, and when she can't afford the kerosene oil for throw in the lamp, at 2 candles she send me down at the shop go buy.
Wow.
So there's something there, a real life story me attack say, where them know about candle and and when you hear me say flour, me beer, when the worm a bite in a belly, a real life thing that talk about. Yeah, man, can remember days. Remember days when time there was nothing to eat. My mother never have it. Days. The only thing we in the house a little flour. Me have to just throw it in. I don't know if you know about them things, I see, but me go explain it to you. There was only little flour in the bag. When me just have to throw in a one dish with some water and some salt and mix it round. And put on the frying pot on the wood fire and make it well hot and throw the flour in it and bake it. Because no oil not did them the time there.
Wow.
Bake, we have to bake that for eat.
Wow.
So when you hear me say them thing, that real life thing, me got you wanna talk in my song. So people relate to them thing and know them thing. That's why so much people can gravitate to what I'm saying in that song. You understand me? I say mostly the people then were overseas when we fly out from Jamaica and get a chance to go better than life. More time I did it, I see the amount of message coming, people I say, yo, them listen to this song and I cry because it really touched them heart. And me I say, yo, God no, me really happy that me can use my life story to inspire people and inspire. You see me I say?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Like I said, when I saw the song, I immediately gravitated to you because I'm like, yo, this man has been through some things in his life. Like,
yeah, man, a whole heap of thing we got through. But the greatest thing with me, Sevanteen, you know, me is a youth to practice 3 words in life. And that's be humble, stay contented, and learn to satisfy. Because if you don't learn to satisfy, you have to go the wrong way. So enough time them things that go on in my life. Nobody don't know about them things there. Me still come out and a smile seeing me because I take my problem them and tell people.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. I just need that, man. Me go through whole heap in a life, but me not make that define me as a person. Me still come out and be strong seeing me and I do the thing. Me not come here to look sorry for from people. We come to just put in the work and make the fans them hear Sevanteen.
Yeah, the messages and the music already.
The message, use the message when me being to inspire other people. Say remember, because I have some people ungrateful.
They forget. They forget them days. They forget. People.
Yeah, some people ungrateful. Man.
That's it. And you even have a song called "Ungrateful." I found that too. But
yeah. Me have a song named "Ungrateful."
I'm telling you, when I listened to it, I was like, oh my God. And it took me back, just like you, it took me back to days, you know, of certain things in your life that you go through as children and all of that kind of stuff. And I'm like, I wonder if he knows how powerful this song is. Do you know how powerful this song is? Do you?
Real, man. We do the music to gain the attention of the fans, you know. Sometimes with the artists even know the powers that we have.
Yeah.
When the fans them appreciate the music, you get to understand and say, yo, you know, say there's a fan base out there for you where people really love your music, and then you get to understand, say, yo, go harder, put in more work.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, that man.
So I want you to know, right, that I got this song off of YouTube, right?
Yeah.
When I heard it, I saw it, and I went to YouTube and I converted to MP3 and all of that, right? Because I wanted to play it. I wanted to play this song because this station is BMI registered, and if it's on BMI, then you're getting residuals from it, because I've been playing it every Wednesday. that I've been here,
Yeah.
I'm playing this song for you. But then, you know, I got the version in my email today. But
Yeah.
I just wanted you to know that I've been playing this song. I've been playing this song because it's so powerful. And since I've been playing it, I want for you to introduce it to everybody.
Yeah. Which one? The nodded one?
No, always remember.
Oh, always remember. Yeah. So you want me to give a piece right or
I want you to be you're the artist. I'm just here talking to you, right? And I want for you to introduce this song to the world for me.
Yeah. Well, most definitely, you know, always remember the fans them can just listen to the song and be inspired. Because it's a talk about real life story. Things when I've been through, and I know a lot of people been through it as well. So yeah, man, just listen and listen to the message. Sevanteen said that, you know.
Oh, our Father, never lose when me pray to you. Yeah, what them know about jungle and cursing island. Flower man bake when he wear my bike man. Sponge on me bed, me never have no dive and me can't forget where me a come from. Where them know about fire, me nah have no gas pan. Mummy send me go buy coal from short man. One gratto bread, 6 away a munch pan. Young dog, me I tell you when you make it up, remember. That you know when you walk out if you never remember. Let us show you stick before you cross and never remember. Enough of them rich and got up you never remember. Remember St. Thomas Technical when me have to go to school and me have to collect a ticket for me lunch. Sometime a $100 mommy give me pick one for me fear you know the thing rough. Me never complain, me understand. See me shoes a big bread without a hand. Laugh make them a laugh. Sometimes it's just us to rob. You go pray man, know that I'm a dog. Never gonna fall. Go into the future, remember the past. It's
like I said, I've been playing this song, right? And I'm now getting emotional, but I've been playing this song. This is the first time that I'm literally getting emotional about this song. Like there's so many children now who go through this struggle.
Yeah, man.
Like, what do you want to say to those kids that are living this life that you've lived umpteen years ago? Like, what do you want to say to those kids?
Well, it's not just kids, you know. You have people still go through struggle still, you know. So when me just say to everybody, we're including kids and people, you understand me? I say we still I go through it same way. You have to understand, say life is a thing where you have to understand, say nothing lasts forever. Nothing doesn't last forever. You have to understand, say. You just have to be persistent if you know say you're gonna make it. You have to have that drive in you to make it, if you know say you're gonna make it. So if you even go through struggle, don't feel it's a bad thing. It's a thing where you have to understand, say everybody have to go through struggles in life to reach to them destination, to the good destination where them reach. Yeah. So you just have to keep doing what you're doing, work towards your dream. Because when you get to understand, say you can only work towards your dream, but if the Almighty not say your time,
it's not your time.
Work.
Yeah.
Just work and believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. You talk a lot about your mom and her not being here. What do you think she would say to you if she was here? What do you think she would say to you?
Well, my mother is a Christian lady, you know, and she's a lady who love me. Cause you see me? I'm her biggest son.
Okay.
So she have them always say mother have a special love for them first son. You understand me? So she would have been supportive of what I'm doing. Cause she always, you see, in anything when I do, she always like to see me do good. And when me do good, it make her proud. She just say, yo, who a big boy, you see me go. Them things there. So me know say if she see me a win, her tears are joy, man. So me I tell her say yo, she not there here right you know, but me still a carry on the talk same way. So anyway she there, she a gonna be proud of me. I know say yo, 17, I do it.
Definitely love
Yeah,
it.
man. Watch this. Me never have nobody in my family where I say yo, I do music. You see me? Me never have no family in music where I do it. So me could have say yo, me a ride off for the name. You understand what I say?
Right.
I am the first artist in my family.
Wow.
Where I do music. You understand what I say? So me never have nobody where me could have say yo, you know say yo, my uncle is the artist. But me could have say yo, me get a straight from him. You understand what I say? It wasn't like that. Me have to work hard for everything where me I get right, you know. And the attention. It not reach from the level yet, but we still are putting in work.
And that right there, that statement that you just made, doesn't it make it more worthwhile and more like I gotta get this. I gotta get this because nobody's giving this to me. I'm working hard myself to make this happen.
Man, it make we more even motivated right now. And know that even me and Carbon I work, and me say yo, G is a brother where take music very serious and him have the knowledge about the music and him understand the music. So that even push me to really go even harder. You know, say yo, we are work with somebody where understand the business. So that make we even go harder than how we even go. You see what I said? So yeah, man.
Yeah, definitely. Now to me, you know, there's a lot of times when music comes out, there's the gimmicks, the extra stuff going on to push the music. But I feel like the tricks and all of that kind of stuff that's involved in pushing music. But I feel like you have this authentic nature about yourself. And you're like, I'm putting this music out here for you guys to listen, hear, and see. And I'm not going to do anything that will take me away from my purpose of just putting out authentic and great music.
Yeah, all right. Watch this, you know. You see, me as an artist, I know everything we work for other people, we work for you. Me can't come and go on like me an idiot because me not have that persona them. Me not have that. Me not look like idiot. So me if you come now and I go on like idiot, I do all kind of something to get the attention there. Me only I got defeat myself and me I go fail because me not born with that. You
gotta keep it up too, right? You gotta keep it up. Once you start it, you can't stop.
Yes. So me not come with that. When me come with is music, lyrics. You understand me? I say being myself. You understand me? I say, but you have to understand this, you know. You will come with gimmicks and then something there, but if you don't have the music to back it, you're not going to last. That you have to understand. But when you come with good music and you come with being yourself and people accept you, you have a more steady career than anything else. But when you have to do all kind of something to get attention, or do, me no say you can't do things for draw publicity to yourself, you know, cause not wrong with that, you know.
Right.
But when you have the talent to back it, you are going to fail. Because Jamaica people doesn't listen foolish for too long. You have to understand that. Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's always the next thing. What's next? What else you got? And that type of stuff.
All right. The amount of thing, right now, the amount of thing we have Carbon for job, right? You know, we just the amount we have, we just I look on them, so I say which one next, man? Which one next? Told them no. But we have the thing forward, man. We have it forward, man. And when it drop, we are gonna shape the whole place again.
I'm waiting. Like I'm legit. I'm legit waiting. You know. What is this is one question I wanted to ask you, right? What is one thing that you won't do to compromise who you are?
A whole heap of thing I would do to compromise myself, you know, because you see me believe in a reputation, you know, me believe in a being a man. You see me? When you lose a reputation to gain the world, you know, you lose everything, you know. The amount of money can bring that back, you know. You understand me? I say? So there's a lot of things in life where me, 17, now go do. You understand me? I say? Because me not so hungry for attention and fame and hype. That's me. I got to do certain things to get fame and hype when me know me have music for back it. So all when them say, yo, you have to have image and you have to do this and do that. Well, we are going to show them music 17 and bring and we are going to put out music and make the fans in love with. So, yeah, man, a whole heap of things in a life we not going to do, man. Because I believe in my rep. When you lose a reputation as a man, you lose everything. And we not going to do that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. So I do something called out the box, right? So I want to ask you a few out the box questions. What's the worst thing a girl has said to you? What's the worst thing a girl has said to you?
What's the worst thing a girl has said to me? The worst thing a girl has said to me is saying that me youth and on my own to hurt me. You know, one of personal feelings and you know, true, you know a thing go, you move on with your life and you not take no talk, you not give her the attention when she usually gets. You see, you know, the youth and no fear one. So me just have to do DNA test on it and waste my money. And it pick me up for me 99.9%. You see me? So that's the worst thing. Me could sleep. When even though me know some of youth, it hurt me so much that's me couldn't sleep. Me did have to use if I the last money me have to use it and go do a DNA test. You see? Yeah, man, so I worst thing that.
You know what's crazy? My next interview is talking about actually jackets. My next interview at 8 o'clock has that's his story. That's his story. How do you deal with a woman after that? Like how do you function with somebody that does that? Like,
all right, you see when you find peace within yourself, nobody can drain your energy, you know. So after I find out, say, even though I didn't know some my youth, I still go do the DNA test. Me just go some woman and say, you know, I'm a leg off for that and move on. Because I know say when woman hurt them do all kind of things. You understand what I say? Yeah. So me not make that bother me.
Wow. Women need to stop doing stuff like that. I feel like, ladies, cut it out. It's not cute. Yeah. It's not cute at all. So another question I have for you. What is 5 things that no man enjoys in bed?
5 things. Jesus Christ. What kind of question that? Me have to answer it or me can't pass it.
No, answer it.
Repeat the question again.
5 things that no man enjoys in bed. We're teaching the ladies today.
All right. 5 things a man enjoy in a bed. We don't enjoy a woman who talk too much during intimacy. Yeah, do something. Yeah, talk. That's one. We don't enjoy a woman who doesn't take good care of her hygiene. You understand what I say? We don't like a woman who is not romantic. We don't like a woman who we don't like a woman who wears certain old woman things come to bed. You understand? Yeah, you know this big t-shirt, you know this big long dress, and you know we don't like them things that's we like when woman look very attractive. Mm-hmm. Last thing where a man don't like a woman doing bed is, boy, I don't even know if you said that one. I know.
Say it.
But I try to say it in the best way we can.
Okay.
A man doesn't like a woman who a man don't like a woman where
where what?
we have huge pocket. We don't like that. We don't like that. We don't like that.
No walls. You can use the no walls. No walls.
Yeah. We don't like that. And dry desert, you know. Yeah, we don't like that.
So do you have So do you have a conversation with a lady when you come across that? Like, what is that conversation like?
No, me not like to embarrass someone, you know. So
Okay.
if you stay that way, they just not go see me back. You just not go see the interest like one time.
You're gonna
Because
ghost
there's many
her?
ways to tell people things. Yeah?
You're gonna ghost her? You're gonna disappear?
No, me not go ghost her, but the interest now go did it like one time. me not go, me not, yeah, go tell me say if me can come over, me not go come over. Like, me go tell you say me a come and me not come nowhere. So eventually I go pick it up.
So why not just tell her?
No, because me could have tell her and she embarrassed. Me not like to make people feel small in themselves. Me not like embarrass people.
Okay.
You understand?
I get it. So what I wanted to talk to you about is your Instagram. I absolutely love your Instagram.
Yeah.
Because I'm always having this conversation with artists about their social media. Yours is so present. Like people can feel like they could touch you through the videos that you have posted. Who actually showed you how to make sure that your Instagram shows that you're an artist and you're not a model with all these pictures and all of that kind of stuff?
Well, nobody not show me that, me just know say your music, your presence is very important on social media, because social media is where all the fans is.
Yeah.
So if you is an artist and you're not present on social media, whereas if you're not bossing and have a fan base like that, and you have to put in work. You have to make the people them see say, yo, Sevanteen a work, man. Me post me work them, not just post it. That me tell even most of the young artists them like myself. You know, just do a song and post it today, and post it tomorrow, and the next week you know post it again. Every day me I post me thing them because I want people to see them, and I saw me build my fan base, and people take me serious. So when people see me constantly I post them, I say, yo, the people are looking up, but the people take you serious as how you take yourself serious, brother.
I like that.
Me always post things to my fans, them say, yo, Sevanteen are working, want this thing, want this thing. So eventually, over time, people take me very serious because them say, yo, me have ingredients to offer to them. You understand me? I say to them
definitely.
Live.
Definitely.
So, yeah, man.
What's your ultimate goal with your music? Like, what would be that thing that you say, yeah, man, thank you, God? Like, what is that thing? What would be that thing?
All right. No one knows what the future may bring, but with me, Sevanteen, my music, I want to see my music traveling the world, where the world loves my music. Bob Marley is the only artist in Jamaica where 4 corners of the earth, anywhere you go, them can tell you say one love, one art. You see, until then, my music reach that level where anywhere in the world, I could have Pakistan me go. Them can say, tell them say, remember. That is when me that say, yo, me reach my actual goal in the music. So until then, now stop work till me reach this. So.
I like it. Man. I like it. What are you doing and your team on your end? What are you guys doing to get the music internationally around the world?
All right. With me and Carbon Records, you know, as we just start work. So, you know, you have to do the groundwork as an artist.
Yeah.
We cover the ground, which is Jamaica. Because when you boss at Jamaica, you know, your boss.
Yeah.
Big over the world, because the people them are looking at Jamaica.
Yes.
You understand me? Yes. You can be international, you know, but you're not going to have the impact because here the world look into Jamaica and see where Jamaica work with and them take on to it. You understand me? So what we are doing now, we are trying to conquer the Jamaican scene. You understand me? So automatically, when the people them overseas looking at Jamaican music and them say, oh, that you they were named Seven. All right, can't hear what? Them no maybe know the name, you know, but they must hear the song. So they must say, wait, that song there, every got maybe not see it. Every skit, then see our fans. I use the sound.
Yeah.
Member. So the foreigners them know and the people them who no come from Jamaica, whether Germany, Europe, Canada, them a look and them a hear the sound, them a say, yo, who sing that song there? So eventually now they start to research.
Yeah.
And them start to look for the artists. So eventually now, I saw now me I go start go over the world because we are do the ground work in a Jamaica, me and Carbon Records. So yeah man, we just swoop up the thing down here, man.
I like it.
Look out, man. In no space of time, man.
Yeah,
no space of time. You go see.
Definitely. Who is one collaboration that you would definitely want to do, and also one producer that you would want to work with?
All right. In terms of collaboration, Sevanteen really a focus. All right. If it happen, it happen. But me not focus on collaboration at the moment.
Okay.
Because it's not what you can, it's not what way you can do with the next person. It's where you can bring to the table as yourself.
Yeah.
So me not go say yo, me I look for the collaboration. What me I look for right now, I have to build my team in the dance hall and cement myself in the dance hall.
Definitely.
You see me?
Definitely.
As one of Jamaica most biggest artists. Me not, you see me? If collaboration to come about, it will happen. But me not focus on it. In terms of producers now, all right. Me really rate Stevie Genius. Genius. Me really respect Stevie the Genius, and me respect Jordan as well. Chimney Records. Yeah man, them two producers there. Some producer who me really respect. Who I work with. Stephen and Jordan and Dan Carleone too. Dan Carleone one bad producer who me really respect him work as well. So yeah man, Stevie Genius, Jordan from Chimney Records, and David, and you don't know Dan Carleone as well. Yeah man.
I like it. I definitely like it. So what else is coming up for you? Any performances anywhere? Are you on any stages yet? Or, you know, any of that type of stuff happening?
We do few local shows and thing, but right now we don't have nothing really in the pipeline now. What we are working on is building the brand and building the name. That's the shows them can come in because there's a lot of people still don't know Sevanteen yet.
Okay.
So we are trying to put in the work to reap where we are so. You understand me? I say so, yeah man. I just the work we are focused on now, man. Put in some great work and make the fans know say, yo, 17 there, I know. And we come to create problem musically. That's why I can say, yo, the fans them look out for 17. You know? Because we come to take everything. Tell all who we know want the glory. If we come my way, come out. So yeah, man, 17 there when I put in the work, man.
I love it. I absolutely love it. Well, 17, I want to say thank you for being here today. I am a fan of yours. And you know, any music you have, send it, you know, your folks know where to send it. And if like I'm so glad that we have this kind of music in this space, because you're singing some things that is needed in this space. You can sing about girl this, girl dust, you know, but this is the authentic music that is definitely needed in this space. And I'm sure that, are you going to stay in this route, or you're versatile in different things that you're going to be putting out?
All right, as me explained to you before, the fans them will label you as a conscious artist, as me I tell you what them I do before.
Yeah.
Because them hear member and them I say, yo, member is a conscious song. So when them go dig when them go search the catalog now and them buck up and now dead, cause member, always remember pull now dead. So as they hear member and then go listen, them fall in love with now dead. But they must say, wait, what DJ sing about? Tell them say member. I know him must say, tell them me I come and I say, yo, too long, lean up and wall at every day. But there's a message behind it.
Yeah.
You understand me? I say, I'm not an artist who I go label myself as one, because there's more than one set of people listen to music. It's not one set of people listen to music. Definitely. There's a variety of art, of fans.
Yeah.
So you have to do music to please everybody, not just one set. And every day you get up and you want to hear, remember, you want to hear little thing will make you happy more.
Yeah.
Yeah. Remember a big song when you go working at the morning, you want to hear, remember to motivate them. But you want to hear something.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the thing. Definitely. So you have to be versatile.
I like it. I like it. Like I said, I'm looking forward to more from you. And any music you have, please send it over.
Yeah.
And I'll get it out to the guys on the station as well. So please, before you go, I like to ask everybody to leave us with something positive. Leave us with something positive.
All right. As may I say, if you're on the live and I watch Sevanteen, you know, you see anything where you do, don't give up. Be consistent. And when you be consistent, you have a big man when name God. Don't let him out. Because him, you see when time him say your time, it no matter who over there so or who over there so and say the door a lock. God just shake it. So when Father God says 17, sing song, and don't worry about nothing. It just open doors. You see me, Carbon link up and say, yo, 17, You see me, fans them start say, yo, 17, I biggest song this way, make me a cry. People of Canada say, yo, 17, the whole of that song you tear down, radar play, everywhere play. So you understand me, I say, timing is everything. It no matter where you do, just be consistent tonight. And just pray to the Almighty, because the Almighty, like when time you acknowledge, say, him is the big man, him will open doors for you. That is my message. You understand me, I say? And I can't leave without going a piece of the member song. You see me? So, we have a job piece I see here. When them know about Kangle and cursing Island, flower man bake when he wear my bite, sponge on me bed, me never have no dive, and me can't forget where me a come from. When them know about fire, me nah have no gas fan. Boomy send me go buy coal from Shartman. One gratter bread me and the family munch pan. Yo, Instagram, tell them, remember. You can't know where you are going if you never remember. Not for them. See them? 17.
Thank you, 17. Before you go, give everybody your social media handles and where they can get your music.
Yeah, man, I'm big up Michelle, man. Big up 17, as I can see. Follow me on Instagram at 17 Music. TikTok, 17 Music with a K same way. Over Facebook, my name 17 Big Dog Boss. You understand me? I say? Yeah, man. So 17 everywhere. Me Vivo, a 17 Vivo, SEVANTEEN VEVO. Yeah, man. And just lucky, because we have some holy work forward.
Definitely. Thank you, 17. And I appreciate you for being here today. Thank you.
Yeah, man. Respect, man. And I more than welcome, and I appreciate you having me here today. Yeah, man. Respect.
All right. Have a good night. Have a good night.
Yeah, man. Blessings, you know.
Oh, our Father, never lose when me pray to you. Yeah. When them know about Kangle and cursing Island, flower man bake when he wear my bike, man. Sponge on me bed, me never have no dive, and me can't forget where me a come from. When them know about fire, me nah have no gas pan. Mummy send me go buy coal from Shartman. One gratter bread, 6 away a munch pan. Young dog, me I tell you when you make it up, remember. That can't know when you walk out if you never remember.
Michelle G, that was 17. Shout out to 17 for being here today. I am about to restart my live because I have a conversation that needs to happen. And shout out to Shaban Records as well. But I have a conversation that needs to happen, and we are about to have it in about a couple of minutes. He will not be Instagram live, but he is on my stream live right now. DJ Linkage will be here, and we are having a conversation about paternity fraud today, and we are going to hear his story. And I'm telling you, it's going to be real deep. So I'm gonna restart my Instagram live because I also want this documented on Instagram as well, and it will be all over. So give it the fix, Michelle G.
Yeah, man. This one real. Standing cage at a real man. Me step on place, me build a life. Dream for me picnic, years me there, send every dime. Me never doubt me think them a mine, but truth come knock, DNA file. Me heart mash up, me can't reconcile. Me hold me head, try take a breath. Two face me love, but the truth bring death. Jacket love, still love them same way. Me can't look on them and walk away. Me nah be no man we cold. Me still there, do my soul feel old. Jacket love, it cut like knife. But my care run deep like my wife. Me can't deny what my heart don't know. Even if my blood not flow. Christmas cold, my bed is free. Yeah, man. This one real. Standing cage at a real man. Me step on place, me build a life. Dream for me picnic, years me there, send every dime. Me never doubt me think them a mine, but truth come knock, DNA file. Me heart mash up, me can't reconcile. Me hold me head, try take a breath. Two face me love, but the truth bring death. Jacket love, still love them same way. Me can't look on them and walk away. Me nah be no man we cold. Me still there, do my soul feel old. Jacket love, it cut like knife. But my care run deep like my wife. Me can't deny what my heart don't know. Even if my blood not flow. Christmas cold.
Michelle G, like I said, we are having a conversation today in regards to paternity fraud. And I don't know if you guys know, but Jamaica is leading the paternity fraud. They are among the highest in the world right now when it comes to paternity fraud. If you don't know what paternity fraud is, it is a woman giving a child to a man that he is not the father of. And yeah. So I saw this story posted, I think on Jamaica Observer, one of the newspapers in Jamaica. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to have this conversation because it's a necessary conversation to have. So I reached out to no, I didn't reach out to anybody. I posted the song on my Instagram. And immediately after I posted the song, I went to my email and I checked my email, and the song was in my email. And it was Dane Bogo that sent me the song. And I'm like, thank you, Dane. Do you know this person? Because I want to have a conversation with him. And Dane was like, yes. I said, okay, 8:00 Wednesday, free. Can you make it happen? And Dane made it happen. So I'm going to invite DJ Linkage now to the stream. We're streaming on StreamYard, of course, while broadcasting on air on all of the radio stations that I'm on. But I needed for us to have this conversation.
Nah, be no man we cold. Me still there, do my soul feel old. Jacket love, it cut like knife. But my care run deep like
Good evening, good evening, good evening.
It is such a pleasure
Oh
to
my
have
God.
you here. I mean, not under these circumstances, but it's a pleasure to
It's,
have you here today.
it's always a pleasure, yeah, and a good program. I was listening to 17 a while ago, man, and I'm telling you, awesome artist, man, and I love his messages in his song, and you have
Definitely.
an excellent program.
Thank you. Thank you. I definitely appreciate you. So you are here today.
Mm.
I don't know if you heard me saying how I got to you today.
Yes.
Um, but I saw it and I was like, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Like, how does someone come back from all of that? But I wanted to get to know you and get to understand, like, how are we doing? How are you doing mentally? Like, how
Uh,
are you doing mentally?
wait a second. I heard you said, "Oh, can someone come back from that?" I want to correct it. Okay, there's no comeback from love. There's
Oh,
can someone continue love?
I like that.
Because
I like
yeah, because the kids have not no blame. And from birth, they have no blame. And once you can, you have an opportunity to be in the kid's life, and you gain a parenthood. You the discipline that they look upon you for anything, no matter what. If, even when they go to school and they have a fight, if they're not feeling good, you're the first person they call. This is you just feel it from your heart. You
Yeah,
can't change.
you can't
You can't
change that.
change it. Yeah.
You definitely can't change that. But how are you mentally? Because I know that, this is a situation that can take people over the edge. I've had interviews with folks before who've been in this position and, did the unthinkable to the other parent or whatever the case may be. So how are you mentally?
As you hear in the song, it still hurt.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why it still hurt is that I'm an advocate for men out there who who find out that the kids are not theirs and want to be in their life and give them the opportunity to live with them. Because every day I hear my daughter, my son keep saying, "Daddy, I want to be with you. Daddy, when we're gonna be living together?" This
Wow.
is my house. They got their room here. You know,
Okay.
so I'm just telling you that these are the conversations that I have with them every day. So what I do, I find myself travel to Jamaica a lot of time during the holiday, or whenever I can, and I make sure spend quality time with them. For them not to lose or missing out on anything.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. So tell us, like, basically, how did you find out that the children weren't yours? Like, how did you
Uh,
find that out?
all right. So a couple of, around 6 years ago, when I realized, because uh, I'm a single man, and to have two young kids living with you, it wasn't right at the time. So I said, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna wait until when they're much bigger, when they can able to take a shower by themselves, go to the bathroom, or
Right.
whatever. Be a little bit more responsible. So what I did, I'm a U.S. citizen, so I put in for their U.S. passport.
Mhm.
One of the requirement is that they need to do a DNA
Right.
to verify if you are the parent.
Right.
So I taken to them there, you know, I just have this, okay, yeah, my kids are coming for Christmas. So we
Yeah,
were
yeah.
planning, we were planning for Christmas for them to see the snow, see everything, and we were just planning and talking about what they're gonna have. And then coming back to the state and receive a letter in the mail
Wow.
saying that they're not my kids from two different mothers, not
Wow.
just one, two different
Wow.
mothers.
Wow.
It just crushed my heart. And I was mad at first. Most naturally, any man is gonna feel that way. I was really mad. Then I recollect myself. I said, first I'm like, oh my God, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna do this? Then I heard my daughter call me. She's the one that called me most. She didn't know. I called the mother and
Mhm.
was yelling at the mother and yelling at her to hang up the phone. You know. Then in the evening, my daughter called me
Okay.
because she didn't have a phone. I gave her a phone to play with, and she said, "Daddy, what you doing?" So I understand she didn't hear nothing from her mother. Her mother didn't tell her nothing. So
Wow.
I'm saying, I'm okay, sweetheart. She's like, you okay? I'm saying, no. And she said, why? I'm saying, Daddy's sad now. And I'm not going to tell her, that I found out everything like that. I just said, Daddy's sad now. Daddy want to hug you. And she said, Daddy, why can't you come and hug me right now? And that band again, that magnet draw me to them, and I said, something? I'm going to reach out to the authority, the government, or any individual who is in Jamaica that can change this law. That if a father who signed the birth certificate of a child want to be in that child, why denying them that access?
Right.
So
Right.
I reach out to the who I can, the prime minister, everybody who I can reach out to. They said, well, you have a voice, you have a radio station, you have a voice. So what you can do is to make your voice heard, bring a message out there. So we put it in the article. We a couple years ago we did it. TVJ. We reach out to a lot, and I'm getting a lot of brothers call me, a lot of men. One
Wow.
of them that I remember vividly is this man called me that he sent his 5 kids to UA. 5 kids to UA. Married to the same woman for all these years. She have 5 kids for him, living with him in the state. But the kids them has a visa. But when he decided that they've done their education in Jamaica, he filed for them to come, and only to realize that none of the kids are his out of the 5. You know?
Wow.
And
Wow.
he's asking me what he's gonna do. I said, my brother, you love the kids? He said, they're my children. I don't have no other kids. I
Right,
said,
right,
so why are you gonna change?
right.
You've been deceived from a woman. Divorce her. Or if you guys can mend it, you mend it. One or the other. But the kids are in your life. They don't know other father. They don't know no other parent. They want to be with you. You know? And,
Yeah.
and that's what it is. A lot of time we need to look beyond the line, the odd line
Yeah.
as saying, oh, I'm not gonna raise another man kid.
Right,
You
right.
know, and look if you're not gonna raise another man kid, and then you're in the position to make these children life much better. Why
Mm,
deny them that? Why deny them that?
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Do you think that do you because I know you just said it, but it's yet to go into fruition where if a child is not yours that you can still bring them to the United States. Do you think that there's any way that
Uh,
that
I
can
did.
happen in the future?
All right. No, no. What happened? What happened? I wouldn't say brilliant, brilliant fraud by one of the mothers, but this is what happened. You have to adopt the child
Right.
before the child become 14 years old.
Okay.
The child has to live with you for 2 years before the child become or the consent, which is the age of consent, which is allowed in Jamaica at the age of 16.
Okay.
So when I found out my daughter was around close to that age, so I asked the mother to find the biological father for him to sign over parental right to me. You know, she was denying it that she didn't know.
Okay.
My son mother know who the man is. He willing to do it to sign over the right, but I did not want because the 2 kids grew up together. I did not want to leave one without the other. You understand? Because they both grew up from baby, from every time. They have great memories of being together. They talk to each other every day on the phone. So hearing that you're just gonna take one and leave the other, take my son because I can adopt my son easier than my daughter, then it would be, it would be a great dishonor to my daughter.
Disservice. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So what was the conversation like with the moms? Like what was that conversation like when you got that letter?
All right, so
With both
first,
of them.
this is a joke thing though, but I'm gonna make a big laugh at it, and I'm not gonna say nothing. You know, woman, a woman must be straight up. If you're cheating, or if you get pregnant with a you must be straight up. It's later on I find out what she been doing. You know that the
Mm.
guy that she were seeing was one of my workers. Usually work for me on the radio station.
Oh
You know,
wow.
yes. So it's later on I find out all those information, but it was kind of too late. He was
Mm.
trying to reach out to me and send messages on Facebook, but getting all of these messages because I work on the radio and getting a
Right.
lot of messages and stuff. I don't really follow up on that much. It's too much.
Right.
But the morning when I found out, when I get open the letter and I found out, so I called the mom, my daughter mother, and I said, you know, you know that the baby wasn't mine. and you did this. Why you deceive me? Why you do that? And she said, no, you know what happened? I think me make her eat meat in the morning and the meat makes her DNA up. One of my friends said she eat the meat and the meat go spoil. Mr. Mike, yo, star.
She should be a rich woman right now.
Yo, yo. She said she eat meat and the meat. Well, you know, yeah. So these are then my son mom, she was very apologetic. She apologized to me and she said, sorry, I didn't know. I didn't know it wasn't, but I didn't know. And she was like, I didn't know, and I'm so sorry. And but she was straight to the point. She did apologize until
Okay.
this day.
Yeah. Wow. Wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow. I mean, just reading the story, I'm like, oh my God. Like, you don't know how you're going to react until you're in a position, right?
Mm-hmm.
Until something happens to you. But there are two innocent children who didn't ask for any of this.
Exactly.
Didn't ask for none of this, had no clue about it. Who was it that told both of your children that you're not their dad?
All right. As you hear, you read the story. So I told my daughter
Okay.
because I tried to tell the mom to explain, and the mom is going around a lot of this. My daughter keep asking me, Daddy, when am I gonna come and live with you? When are you
Yeah.
gonna come and live with So I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna tell you. I said, your mom didn't talk to you about nothing. I said, all right, Alicia, sorry, can you pause that? The name. Good. But Mr. Sweetheart, here what you do. Um, this is it. Um, we went to the embassy, and I realized that I am not a biological um, father. She stopped. She don't say nothing. I said, but that doesn't stop me from being your dad. You want me to be your dad? So she said, yes, daddy. But how is that? And she didn't quite understand,
Right, right.
because she's like, how is that, daddy? And then so after a while now, she's like, daddy, but me look like you.
Mm.
Look for my nose, look for me there. And she pick everybody part. Daddy, me fat like you. You understand? So she pick everything
Everything.
out of the book. And
Yeah.
sometimes me and her attack, and she said, look, Daddy, look how you have my nose. Look how me have your nose, Daddy. And
Yeah.
until
Yeah.
now, you know, we have that. With my son now, the mom said that she was going to introduce him to his father and tell him, you
Oh
know.
my goodness.
So she told me that she was going to introduce him to his father, only to find out that I get a call from my son. Years later, my son sent a message, ASAP, Dad, call me now. But me I said, somebody said I was in a meeting because I have a business running, so I was in a meeting. So I excused myself, come out the office, and I said, son, what happened? He said, Daddy, what happened at the immigration place? So by then I was shocked because I thought the mom told him one of the reasons why I don't bring up that conversation when I'm around them, because I want to take that out the picture. I want to be a dad around them.
You
So
want to
I
be a
don't
dad.
bring that
Yeah.
conversation and I leave it up to the mother. So when they're around me, they feel that closest with
Yeah.
me as their father. So I don't bring that up. So I said to him, what happened? He said, you are for me?
No.
Or me a feel in that, because I'm a countryman. So me
Right,
say,
right, right.
so me say, so me and your dad, that not change. And then he said, Mummy wicked in daddy. So me I say, all right, him start ball. And me a
Wow.
ball to with him on the phone. And me say, listen to me, son. Nothing is not gonna stop me from being your dad.
Yeah.
Me said nothing. Me say, you know another father? He said, no, me don't want to know nobody else. And it's going on me. And remember, this is a 15-year-old child, son,
Yeah, yeah,
who say him have a girlfriend. And his ball is crying. He's like, he's going off at his mom. I said, all right, hear this. I cannot say nothing bad about your mom. I don't know her situation that at that
right,
time.
right,
Things
right.
happen, and I don't want you to be on the phone with me and getting mad at your mom. Your mom is not living with you. She's overseas. So she's not living with you now. But don't get mad at her. People make mistake. Things happen. So and her behalf, I was apologizing to him and trying to calm him down,
Yeah,
because
yeah,
number one, you don't want to paint a bad picture in a child life with their
definitely.
mom.
Yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
so but he was really mad at her. So that's where I leave it. Then we have conversation, but I don't bring it up again. We're still on father and son. That's it. We don't have to
Love
bring
it.
that up no more.
I love it. I am going to give you hats off for continuing to be the solid man and a solid father in their lives, in both of their lives, because some other men would have disappeared knowing that they're the only father that children have had. So I want to say, you're an exceptional human being
Mhm.
for continuing to love on children, because I'm sure that people from you put this song out, some of the comments were basically like he's a great man because I couldn't do it. I would have been gone, and all of that. Like, some people are like, why did he do this song? Like, what's the purpose of this song? Why is he putting it out if he already accepted that the kids are not his, but he's still gonna be their dad? What
Mm.
was the purpose of you putting this song out?
It's a song of reconnecting to people who go through the same thing and don't have a voice. A lot of men. I'm talking about, you know, Jamaica is in the top 10. You know,
Yes.
Jamaica is in the top 10 of
Paternity
women
fraud. Yeah.
leading paternity fraud.
Yeah.
Nigeria is the number one.
Number
Our
one.
African country.
Yeah.
You understand? So when we can have a voice out there and said, listen, no matter what, you still love the child. You can't turn away from the child. Even a lot of men would happily get the opportunities to say, listen, no more money, no more child support, no more this, no more that. But support the child is very important. And that's what this message in the song, Jacket Love. It cut like knife. The jacket's still warm, even though the time is cold. You
Yeah.
understand? You still put
Yeah.
on, when remember you're walking outside and it's cold, you still put on because you're cold inside, but just have a jacket keeping you warm. That love, you can't take it away, you know?
I love how you put that together. I absolutely love, because you know why? A lot of times when people put songs out, most people are not listening to the message, right? They're
Yes,
just hearing the words and they're not hearing the message. And
yes.
like I said, based on some of the comments, I'm like, you guys are not listening to the message in the song. These
Mm-hmm.
are innocent people. These are innocent little people who
Yes.
oftentimes get caught up between grown adult stuff that has nothing to do with them. But
Mm-hmm.
now remember that while you're going through your own mental and emotional and all of that kind of stuff, they are too.
Exactly. Exactly. So the thing with kids, they remember great things and they
Yes,
carry through a lifetime. You understand? And you don't want to paint a bad picture, no matter even if you're not, because I talk to a lot of adults who saying that their stepfather is better than their dad.
mm,
You understand?
yeah,
Better than
yeah,
their biological father. Their father didn't do nothing for them. It was my stepfather who sent me at school. Their stepfather could have been as well as a jacket father. You
yeah,
understand?
yeah,
That's doing the
yeah,
same thing. Because the love that stepfather have for that child, or a stepmom. You cannot unlove if you love someone from birth or before they're
definitely.
born. There's no way you can unlove a child.
Yeah. Did you have to, because they say when you're going through like alcoholics have to go through stages to get to the point of being clean. And I'm sure with this type of situation, a lot of men probably have said to you, and you yourself had to go through stages, like betrayal was something that I'm sure you faced, and then you had to accept that this is the current situation that you are in, and then now trying to deal with it going forward. How did you deal with all of that? Like, how did you handle all of that?
I'm a former law enforcement officer,
Oh, okay.
and the discipline that training taught you, you can carry that throughout your life. And people in this world, is not everybody going to be your friend, and it's not everybody's going to be equal to you. But you
Right.
have to learn to believe and discipline enough to say, listen, I'm overcoming whatever obstacles in my way. This is my training. This is what I have to go through as an individual. And if to continue in these kids' lives, to um, give me a better outlook of myself. You understand? That's what I want to do. You got
I
me?
like I
Yeah,
love
because
it.
sometimes we may say, okay, I'm not gonna do this. I'm done. I'm walking away from that. And
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
you're gonna feel like crap later
Yeah,
on, because you're
definitely.
gonna see these kids, and you're gonna see that they don't have a pair of shoes and they're not going to right school, and then
Yeah.
you're gonna look at yourself and like, and you have the chance to make their life better and you didn't do it.
Yeah.
You have a chance to make a kid have a good meal and you didn't do it. This wasn't their fault. So it give this is a form of medicine for myself to say I wake up. You know, I've been in a relationship where the person never accept the child. And I said,
Mm,
listen, it's either my child or you. I one
right.
or the other, but I you have to go one or the other. And they
Yeah.
decide, listen, they're not going to deal with it. They're not going to deal with a jacket picnic and they break up.
Wow.
You know,
Wow. Wow.
so that's how it is.
Wow.
It's a life. It's a challenge. It's a discipline, and we all in this society, in this world, we have to have discipline with ourselves. No matter what you're going through, if someone may push you to a limit, you may be on the road and I walk and somebody push you in your back and for you to fall down. And then when you look back, you say, I could have go back and push the person, but
Yeah.
you realize that the person who pushed you in the back, they were falling down themselves.
Yes.
And to catch their balance, they push you. So it's for you now to get up and stand up and said, and look at the person and say, oh yeah, and realize that the person was trying to balance themselves to get up. You know?
Definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely. Have you sought any type of counseling, or you just worked through this yourself?
That's what I'm saying. I was a former police officer, and the discipline that the training teach me is how to deal with challenges in your life.
Mm, mm,
And everybody need to have that discipline, that form of discipline, that whatever obstacle coming your way, you have that endurance. You have something that can keep you from not killing someone, from controlling yourself, controlling the temper. And if you can go once in a while and breathe, exhale, inhale, and understand that
yeah.
that's life. That's all
Yeah.
life is.
Things happen.
Life is what it is. It's not everybody gonna get the same dinner every day.
True. Very true. Very true.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Do you think that Jamaica needs to have a law um against this, and do you think that women that do paternity fraud should face jail time, should have to pay back money that the father has paid for the child? Do you think that that's something that should happen to women?
I, to be honest with you, that is not one of my advocate.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get back to your question. One of my main work and in this is for the father who sign a birth certificate should have the right, like American, because if you're in the United States and you sign a birth certificate for a child, you're responsible for the child
Yes,
well-being. You are the
yes,
parent for the child. So,
yes.
um, going back to the woman, should they? I think that before the baby born, they should pass a law before the after the baby born. They should do a DNA test to figure if this is the real father or not before you sign the birth certificate. I think that's a law should pass all over the world. All over the world. I think that this is a mandatory thing that they should put in the hospital for a male to prove this is his child. It's not just happening in Jamaica. It's
It's
happening
everywhere.
everywhere, every Caribbean country,
Now.
even the United States. It's been happening. So,
Yeah.
but women now, if a woman willingly and know that she's sleeping with two or more men and just decide to give a man one of the pick who is better off, the
Mm.
baby, and said, okay, the one that have better thing, him can do it, and can do it more than the other one, and willingly do that. Well, she should, and then for years going down, she's carrying him to child support. She's ringing him through the system, and years later he did a DNA test and find out that the child is not his. He should sue her for every penny she have.
I agree with you.
You
I
see?
agree with you.
Yeah.
Because I think it's an unfortunate thing to do to another human being.
Hmm.
I think it's something that, and I'm a woman, and I don't stand for women who do nonsense.
Yes.
I feel like that's nonsense behavior. And I feel like it's more about the children that are involved in this,
Hmm.
because as you said, your kids were older when they found this out and have to process and deal with that. And a lot of times what grown adults don't understand is that these things then start to lead to different behaviors that children start to exhibit
Yes.
because of not being able to handle that this type of news, like this is detrimental to a child. This is something that's detrimental to a child.
Yes. So true. And as we said, it's not their fault.
Yeah,
It's
definitely
not their
not.
fault, and it's a way of just learn how to love. Again, love is the key. Love is the key. Sometimes we look. You may wonder why a wife may or a husband or put it like this. We men do so much things bad to women. And
Yeah.
you'd wonder why a husband take back a husband that been cheating on her for
Yeah.
years, or why.
Yeah.
And then you're like surprised, and because of love, you can't change it. You can't change
Definitely.
that. You can't change that love what you have in your heart. You know, you can change your mind, but if it's from beginning, from day one, no matter what obstacle come in your way with love, if you love somebody, that's what it is.
Yeah.
You look beyond the wall, you see through things, you see
Yeah.
through a brick wall, and you said that, and you reach for it because that's what love is.
Definitely. 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 What are some things that you want to say to men out here who find themselves in this position? What are some things that you want to say to them?
Well, it's not every again, it's not every man. Because I come across a lot of men who say linkage is strong. Embarrassed to say you get jacket.
Mm.
No. Because the person who's saying linkage, you don't embarrass to get jacket. Maybe his wife or somebody else are cheat on him, but they never get pregnant.
Uh-huh.
You understand?
Uh-huh.
You see what I'm saying?
Uh-huh. Oh, where'd he go? Oh gosh. Something happened to his screen. He's gonna
Yeah,
oh,
can you
there
hear
you
me?
are. Yes, yes, yes. Go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. Oh my God. Yeah, there's someone calling me. Hold on 1 second. Let
Okay,
me.
no problem. No
Oh,
problem. Get the fix, Michelle G. We are talking to DJ Linkage.
yeah, I'm here.
Um,
I'm here. I'm here. But I'm back here.
okay,
Yeah.
good, good. So we're talking about some of the things that you would say to men who find themselves in this position.
All right. So I would say to them, keep your head. To be exact, it's not your fault.
Mm.
It's not your fault. It's not your fault for a woman to give you a kid that's not yours. You understand? Is her discipline? Is her? Sometimes she made a mistake and she don't know. Sometimes it's not her fault either. But if you find yourself loving these kids before they're born, you know, and you want to be a part of their life, don't hold back. Go all out. Don't hold back and say, oh, they're not mine. And so me not gonna do like what me usually do before. If you find that the kids are gonna realize that you've been holding back, so that love that you're giving them, they're gonna find that it's not real, it's phony. So
Yeah.
continue, be the father who you were, love them same way. Don't hold back. You can't hold back. It's
Yeah.
impossible to hold back and then not knowing somebody not knowing that you're holding back on them. So just continue, do what you're doing. If you can do it. If you can't do it, well, just say, listen, I can't deal with it. They're not my kid. I can't deal with it. Walk away. You
Yeah.
understand? And just don't hurt the woman. Don't try to hurt the kid. Just walk away. It's clean slate. Live today, because a lot of women, men out there, when we find out that our woman cheat on us, especially they have a kid with us, we go out there and kill them, and yet
Yeah.
still we are doing the worst. We're doing
Yeah.
more than them. We men out there are cheating on them, but we can't get pregnant, but they get pregnant.
Right.
You
Right.
understand? So don't kill them. Just if you can't live with it, then just walk away. That's all it is.
Definitely. Definitely. I'll definitely love that. Now, do the kids know that this song exists? Do they know that the song exists?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
How
But
do they feel about it?
well on it. So before me send it out. So me send it to them. I'm
Mm.
gonna say, all right, guys, listen to this song and tell me what you think. And my son said, "Whoa, that's bad, daddy." And then the daughter said, "Man, I like it. I like it. Play it. That tune they gone. That tune they gone."
Yeah. I love it. I love it. I absolutely love it. I want you to also know that there is a woman artist. Her name is Seckles, and she actually has a song also called Paternity Fraud.
Mhm.
And she posted your story today. She posted your story today. And just what do you want to say to her, as a woman artist? She posted your story today and she's singing also about paternity fraud.
Oh my God! Maybe she have to tag me on her my Instagram page. My Instagram page is Linkage Radio. All right, so
Okay.
I'm on Facebook, I'm on TikTok, all of them, and it's Linkage Radio. And TikTok is DJ Linkage.
Okay.
All right, and my Facebook tag is Linkage Radio. My Instagram is Linkage Radio. All of them is Linkage Radio. You know, please send me that song there. Please send it to me. Let me can play it on my radio program. I'm on Saturdays on Linkage Radio right here in the tri-state. And I would love to just drop it, man, because we still need women voices.
Yes.
We
Yes.
still need women voices. This is not
Yeah.
a man problem still. You understand? It's a woman
Yeah.
this is not everybody problem. You understand?
Definitely.
She can be a grandmother, to a child that's not hers.
Yeah.
Or a family member, something like that. But we need women voices, and if a woman can sing a song paternity fraud, yo, let me hear it. Drop it to me, man.
I, you know what? I think I might have it. Let me see. Let
Yeah.
me let me see if I have it here. I think I do have it. Oh, here it goes. Right here. I'm gonna play her song so you can hear it.
All right.
Construction worker from Portmore, Jamaica. For years, Bobby has been in a relationship with Stacy, Of lately, Bobby has been having serious doubts about Stacy's commitment and by extension, if his son, little Moses Rodney, is actually his.
When it comes to 1-year-old Moses Rodney,
Yo, our house
are
music.
not
I got talk about things right now, right? Simon Spencer steal about them and send Jackie go over man yard. Maternity fraud. Maternity fraud. Maybe you to the wrong God, me no know she no shame like that. Paternity, the father not no certainty. Gotta go beat them for eternity. Girl get pregnant, she say it's a Bobby. Bobby deny it and said nah to the cabby. Cabby said no film, she fi wangle look this body. DNA test, you want only daddy. My daughter is a
Yo, send it on. Oh my
Yeah,
God.
gonna send it to you, and I'm gonna send her this clip too, so she knows that
Yes.
her song is meaning something because that, like you said, there you need more women to start singing about these things and having these conversations to other women so that they understand that this is not cool. It's not cool at all.
The greatest thing about our culture is that we express ourselves in music. I'm an 80s boy. I grew up with the 80s music and the 70s music also. And what I realized from our music, which is dancehall, reggae, or whatever, it has a message in it. Whatever you're going through, there is message that can heal a nation, or build a nation, or stop something, or build something. It's just that. And if we can put the songs in order like these, or we do it right here for people to understand, say, them thing, right, what you're doing, I think it'll change.
Definitely. The voices need to be heard, right? The voices need
Yes.
to be heard. And I think what is it that you want to say? Because I know that there's shame in saying that, a child is not yours, you got a jacket or whatever. But what is the bigger message that you're trying to get across to men in recognizing and understanding that yes, that child may not be yours, but it's okay. And people need to know that these things are happening so that some change can happen.
As well, the main thing I'm preaching on also is love. Jacket love is about love. You can't change love. You can't, if you didn't love the child from get go, walk away, because that's how you feel. If you realize the boy, the woman get pregnant and somehow you can't love the baby, you're not real. So it's not. So just walk away, because I know you're a Pitney. You're not. That's nothing not going to happen. You're going to always have that in the back of your head. But
Right.
if you can step up and say, listen, me love that baby from day one. You know, I can't change his feeling. You know, even though me done with a woman, me not have nothing more to do with her, but me can't change his feeling. And and the woman allow you the position to be in the child life, because it's up to them again, the female.
Yes.
You
Yeah.
know, and if they
Crazy.
allow you, huh?
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah,
What you just said. It's still up to them to determine if you can be a parent to this child. A child
exactly.
that they gave you knowing.
Yeah, you know.
That's unfair.
It is unfair. It is unfair. But it's the story in the book. That's how it
Yeah.
is, and it become a good reader,
Yeah.
because and a bestseller, because it's
Yeah.
a part of life, and it's been going around for years. We can't stop
Yeah.
it. We can't
Yeah.
stop woman and man cheat, because me
Yeah.
know my place. I'm not Mr. Perfect. I'm
Right.
telling you
Right.
that. And
Right.
sometimes I feel so guilty of myself cheating, that me that glad all my woman go cheat on me. Just to,
To even it
honestly,
out, right? To even it
yeah.
out.
Just say, boy, me a cheat on her, and me feel guilty, and me say, look how me have this good woman here, and me a
Hmm.
cheat on her. Might as well and sometimes me I'll say, boy, true conscience to ride me. Me say, you have your man. You understand?
Yeah.
We man
Yeah.
do it. We man do it. We man know we have a good woman at home, and then we cheat on them, and then we start to blame them and say they have. And you know, I'm not for one of them telling the woman to go cheat and bring the baby to the man. You don't do that.
Right, right.
That is wrong. You keep, if you're gonna cheat, make sure that you buckle up. Then, me not say it's wrong. But
Yeah.
if it's a must, if it things that your
Make sure
man is
no
away,
babies come out of it. Make sure
yeah,
no
yeah.
babies come out of it.
If the man is away, for overseas or whatever, you have a long distance relationship, and when rain fall in Jamaica, I'm telling you this, I don't know if you're from Jamaica, you have an accent. When if rain is falling in Jamaica and it's a rainy season, and you have a girlfriend at Jamaica, and I'm saying this to all the man, you don't need to be on the phone 24/7 because it's a call time. Women get horny when the rain is falling in Jamaica. So if you have a girlfriend in Jamaica and it's raining, make sure you don't come off of the phone. You tap up the phone, you do all of that to get all deep. And guess what happened? And you make sure you get a generator because I'm gonna tell you, say the phone
The,
battery dead, and then the light gone, and all of them something there. So you do all of them things there because when rain is falling in Jamaica, it's a bun season.
I learned something today. Rain, rain falling in Jamaica's bun season.
Yes.
Wow. Oh, my jaws are hurting. Thank you for the information.
Women laughing, but it's serious and no joke. You know,
Oh,
no joke, man. I'm telling you.
that's funny. That's definitely funny. Now I know. Now I know something. Now I know something. So, how is this song doing? How is Jacket Love doing? How are people
Well,
talking about it?
every radio station in Jamaica, Irie, FM, The Edge, I think around 5 or 6 radio station playing it. With um Amber from Irie FM this morning called me and said, Linkage, me not lie, the tune gone.
Yeah.
We have another reggae storm radio in Canada playing
Hmm.
it. We have people in Africa. We have Stampede Promotion who is blasting it. We have also Dane from VP who
Yes.
blasted out to thousands of DJ radio personnel. Yesterday I was on the phone from 8 o'clock in the morning until 10 o'clock at night doing interview, just like
Really?
what we're doing with you today. So the message is out there. The love is out there. The jacket love is out there. If you have a jacket inside your closet, take it out. It warm. You understand? Once you put, take it out, it warm. Just hug your jacket. That's it. It warm. You have never seen a jacket that cold.
No.
No way. You don't wear jacket for cold. You
No,
know?
I love your resilience. I love your resilience in this matter. I absolutely love it because like we've been having a conversation, not a
Mhm.
lot of men will be this resilient to this situation. And if it's one child it's like but two
Mhm.
children, your resilience just speaks volumes. And I want to say again, thank you for being open to have this conversation with
Yes.
everyone that you've been having with. And I know that your story will change lives. It will definitely change lives.
You're welcome. You're welcome. That's what my main goal is. My main goal is not the stardom of it. Is not. It's just that's the voice that I have. Um, can you hear me?
Yeah, yeah, I hear you.
Oh, okay. It's not. It's not the stardom of it. Is the voice that I have. I have a mic. And I have a mic in front of me. I have the camera in front of me, and I want people to know that you can love, and you
Yes,
cannot unlove. You can't unlove. You know, a child. First of all, a
Definitely.
child. You cannot unlove a child. So if you've
Yeah.
been in a child life from the baby born and, you said, listen, you know, I realize this is not mine, but if you can stand up to it. If you can't, walk away. You understand? Because it's not easy.
I like that
It's not,
message.
yeah, it's not easy.
I like that message. But before you go, can you continue? I like to ask everybody to take us out with something positive. And from this experience that you've been dealing with, what's the positive aspect that came out of all of this?
All right. Positive aspect of it is that I don't hear, and this is what I would love to happen is that when you find out that you're not the father, or you find out a woman is cheating at you, and all these things that come in relationship, don't try to take the other person's life. Don't try to kill nobody. You understand? Life goes on. It doesn't make sense you kill someone because you find out that she's cheating on you or he's cheating on you, and you try to kill the person, and then he died. You end up in prison for the rest of your life when you could have easily walk away and find something more beautiful tomorrow, because it's always a brighter day tomorrow.
Amen.
Even when it you today seems like it's hard and I can't climb and I can't go on. Just continue climb it. It's gonna be a brighter day tomorrow. So don't give up. Don't say, listen, me chewing the ropes, me done. I
Mm,
remember couple months ago, in my district in St. Anne, this guy went back. He's trying to get his wife back. He and his wife live in the state, trying to get her back. The wife says not going back to him. He said, if you don't come back to me, I go Jamaica, go kill your mother.
my God.
And the man jump on a plane. The mindset of a man fly 4 hours, buy a airline ticket, fly 4 hours, and go into a district and shoot three persons, kill two. Because the woman won't coming back to them. What a mindset this
Yeah.
person have. So we have to
Yeah.
change that mind concept of an individual, of a man. So listen, if you find out that the child is not yours, walk away. If you can't do it like me, it's not
Yeah.
everybody can do it like me. But if you can, walk away. If you can, just love the child. If you can, love the child. Don't shortchange the child. Unconditional love. Don't talk about you're gonna only give some and not give, and you're gonna do it. You're gonna be a hypocrite.
Yes.
Just do what you can do. That's it.
Yeah. I love that. I love that. Well, DJ Linkage, I want to thank you again for having this conversation, this necessary and needed conversation today. I appreciate you as a man,
Yes.
as a father, as a resilient person. And thank you. Thank
You're
you for,
welcome.
for spreading your story. Thank you for spreading your story.
You're welcome. You're welcome, sis. And thank you for having me on the radio and your program also, and all the platform that you had. And thank the audience. It was a blast, and I'm happy that this message can get out. The jacket love is the place where we want to be.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Thank you so much and have a great evening.
Bye bye.
All right.
Yeah, man. This one real. Truth. The linkage at a real man. Me step from place, me build a life. Dreams for me picnic, years me there, send every dime. Me never doubt me think them a mine, but truth come knock, DNA file. Me heart mash up, me can't reconcile. Me hold me head, try take a breath. Two face me love, but the truth bring death. Jacket love, still love them same way. Me can't look on them and walk away. Me nah be no man with cool.
To fix Michelle G. Around here I have different conversations, and that was definitely a needed conversation. Today's show was sponsored by the first annual school tour, which is happening May 5th to May 9th. Or May 4th. I gotta get my dates right. So shout out to A Legends Lexi. Jamaica is the stop. Starting May 4th, yeah, she's doing her school tour where she's giving back to the community. A couple of different schools, about 4 or 5 different schools, will be getting school supplies and computers, all kinds of stuff. So that is happening May 4th to May 9th. She will be in Spanish Town, Old Harbor. Hold on. Read Across Jamaica Day, St. Catherine, and St. Andrews. And that is May 5th to May 9th. So shout out to A Legends Lexi. Jamaica, the school tour is happening, and of course, Michelle's Foundation is definitely a sponsor because Lexi is my girl and Lexi is always doing for my events. So it's only right. So get with the fix, Michelle G. I am out the building. Shout out to DJ Linkage for being so open. And shout out to Sevanteen for also being open tonight for the conversations. DJ G is up now here on Get with the Fix. I will be back next week. Bye.
Linkage are the real man. Me step on plane, me build a life. Dream for me picnic, years me there, send every dime. Me never doubt, me think them a mine, but truth come knock. DNA file, me heart mash up, me can't reconcile. Me hold me head, try take a breath. Two face me love, but the truth bring death. Jacket love, still love them same way. Me can't look on them and walk away. Me nah be no man we cold. Me still there, do me still feel good. Jacket love, it cut like knife. But my care run deep like my wife. Me can't deny what my heart don't know. Even if my blood not flow.